Hey guys, Robert here. In this quick video, I'm going to show you how to set up an executable JAR file that also contains your .java source code files. I'm using the jGRASP IDE to do this. You can do the same thing in Eclipse or in NetBeans, but I find jGRASP is much simpler and easier to use, so that's what we're going to do here. So first of all, what you need to do, if you haven't done this already, to set up a project, I've got the card, the deck, and the display deck files right here, but I haven't set up a project with these files in it. In order to do this in jGRASP, you need to have a project created. So let's do that right now. First thing, we'll just come up here to project and we'll just say new. And we'll, we'll just call this project cards. Click next. Right now we want to say add files to project. So we'll click create. We want to add the card file, the deck.java file, and the display deck.java file. So those have been added. Done. Simple enough. Then down here in this little window, you'll see that we've got the project file right here, cards.gpj. I think that's probably jGRASP project file. At any rate, we've got the card, the deck, and the display deck files down here in our project. Now, in order to make this a JAR file, or to encapsulate these files in a JAR file, we just click this little JAR-looking icon right here. Make sure that we check JAR and not zip. And then in order to include the source code files, make sure that you include sources right here. And then notice that the .java, the .java files appear here, and this will be the list of the files that will be included in our JAR file. Then we're going to say next. Right here we want to collect. Now we want to set the manifest. The manifest is just a text file that's inside the JAR file that identifies the main class file. In other words, if we want to make this JAR file executable, we've got to be able to tell the JVM which class in the files that are included in the JAR file has the main method in it that we want to run. So right here in this case, the display deck is the only one of these three classes that has a main method in it, so that's when they get selected automatically, and we'll just say create JAR. And we'll notice that right up here we've got the JAR file created, cards.jar. If we click on this right within the IDE, I'm going to clear down here and just click it. Notice that it runs right down here, and so we can see that it actually runs properly. Then what we'll want to do is just navigate to the location that we've saved this JAR file. Excuse me, in our folder here. I'm losing my voice. And then just attach this JAR file to your assignment and turn it in. Now, to verify that the JAR file actually contains the files that we want it to contain, we can just right click and select extract. Then we'll have a list of files that are here. We just want to verify that the .java file for card, deck, and display deck are included in the list, and then we're good to go. So there you go. That's an easy way to create an executable JAR file within jGRASP that also contains your .java source code files.